Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. One of the things that I want you all to be aware of is I think more each year there's different regulations for different waters around our state. The DEC has really they've made a great effort in trying to do the best they can for each different region. But in doing that, it can cause a lot of confusion with fishermen. And I'll give you an example. Now the state allows catch and release bass fishing in almost every part of the state through most of the year. It starts in December and goes right through. You can fish bass. However, and I say this because recently my buddy Russ called me and he says, there's a lot of bass in some of these ponds up near Tupper Lake, and we ought to go up there and try it because it's legal now to catch and release bass this time of the year. And I'm thinking, I'm not so sure. Let's check the regulations. And in our region where we live, here in Region 6, it is not legal to catch and release bass until the legal season opens in the middle of June. So that's just, and then you can take other waters. Let's take the Oswegatchie River, the Grass River, and all the water that spills in from the last barrier. You cannot fish until May 1st. Now, there's reasons for that, because in other areas you can. But there's reasons for that, because there are fish that would go into these waters that it might be legal to catch. Trout in particular. They come all the way from Lake Ontario, and they'll come up these streams just by nature to discover, to go up and spawn, whatever. And so there are trout that go in the Oswegatchie River, but you can't fish them now. There are trout that will come in the Grass River, the Racket River. But it's important for us to be aware of these things because we can go out there innocently trying to fish, and a game warden can come up and say, by the way, you can't fish here. It's illegal. So I think the most important thing for any fisherman to do if we travel to other areas or travel extensively to the waters in our area is to go on the DEC's guide. And you can go online and find their regulations, and you'll see that they list different regulations for every part of the state. And I think it's important for us to realize that. There's two schools of thought on this open season catch and release bass fishing. Some people think that we deserve that. We're not going to hurt them. We're going to catch them and put them back. And other people feel, give these fish a break. Give them a chance to spawn. Give them a chance to recuperate from all the hassles they go through during the open season part of the year. And I'm not going to preach either side right now, but the most important thing is for you to realize that there are different regulations for different areas. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.